Yes, so hello everyone and welcome to this latest episode of our TechTrends Podcast. And it's good to see you ladies once again. I know the last time we had this conversation around, of course, Absa and the as a financing partner, we kind of picked a lot of interesting bits about what Absa is working on Samsung, especially around device financing. So, of course, with this conversation, just get deeper into it, understand, since we last had the conversation and up to now, where we are. I mean, Samsung just announced a new product, so of course, we're going to be touching on that as well. And of course, if you're looking into buy, for example, the new S24 Ultra, how do you go about, should be looking for, a financing plan for the same? So thank you. So first thing, I'm just going to let you introduce yourself and before we pick the conversation.
Okay. Good morning. Good afternoon. So good afternoon. My name is Rehema from Samsung, Product and Marketing Manager. And thank you for having us here once again.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you as well. And good afternoon. My name is Pauline Munyoki. I look after card products in Absa.
All right. Thank you so much, Pauline. Thank you so much, Rehema. Yeah. So first things first, Samsung, Rehema just announced a new product. So of course, full excitement, a lot of AI. Of course, we don't go into the jargon and everything, but of course, what is this product like in simple terms?
Yeah, that's correct. We did launch, or rather we unpacked.
Yes, unpacked is the word.
Yeah, we unpacked our phone on 17th of January. This is our S series model, and that is the S24, which comes in three models, the S24 Ultra, S24 Plus, and S24 Base. So this is the first ever AI phone in the market. So already that in itself is pretty exciting. And it's just really to make your life more convenient and working effortlessly in our day-to-day life. We've got amazing AI features that are packed on this phone. One example is, of course, we've partnered with the likes of Google to make life more easier and effortless when you're looking for information, how you do your search on the internet, how you're able to organize your day-to-day work, your notes, your, having a web assistant. It's like having a personalized companion is what we actually unpacked on January 17th. So this is the first in the market. Of course, innovation is always at the forefront in all our flagship models, and we've actually proven time and time again that we are a leader in this market. So yes, we're pretty excited. The market is actually very excited with having an AI phone. So we want as many customers as possible to experience this phone. So around our shops, our authorized dealers, we've got experience zones where a customer can come and learn more about what an AI phone really means and how it can change your life, because there's a lot that customers are able to enjoy. So we are running, of course, this period is our pre-order season, which we've just after unpacked, which will be running from the 18th of January to the 13th of February, and we've got a lot of exclusive offers around that.
All right. Yeah. Speaking of exclusive offers, I mean, Pauline, you've been, a Samsung partner for quite a while now. And I think, there are a lot of financing options you offer to customers who actually want to, purchase, the new S24 series. As an Absa customer myself, actually, I am an Absa customer. Should I want to purchase the Ultra, for example, how can you facilitate me to actually get this device?
Okay, thank you. And we were part of the unpacking with Samsung. It was very exciting. The teams on the ground. We've had this partnership for quite a while, as you've said so. And the reason this partnership is important to us, it's because it speaks within our purpose. And our purpose is to drive, is to empower communities one story at a time. And one of those stories is around digital innovations, how to empower communities, how to make people's lives better. So I'm excited with what she said about what the AI phone is supposed to do. It's supposed to make your life better, whether you're doing research and the likes. So as a financing partner, of course, we come in to enable customers to be able to get this facility. And one of the solutions that we've come up with is the buy now, pay later. So we launched this solution last year. One of our key partners that we launched the solution with was, of course, Samsung. And what it says is that you can't be able to get the facility now. You can't be able to get the device now, start enjoying it, and get a payment model that suits you. That means you can spread your payments over up to 12 months period. So depending on what your pocket can afford, Absa is there to enable you.
All right, interesting.
Yes.
I think for the last year, there was a lot of conversation around, BNPL, and of course, for people who cover in the media space, for example, in our case, we get to read so much about buy now pay later, how they are working. From where you're sitting at Samsung, why was Absa such a good partner for you to go with this plan?
Okay, yeah, I think one of our reason for looking for like-minded partners and partners that really will address some of the key issues we're looking at is Absa, first of all, one of the biggest financing banking platforms in Kenya. The base that they have and this solution, the buy now pay later, I think really fitted in our strategy around inclusivity of all in terms of affordability for these particular models. Because one of the things, of course, we know we have to be alive to how the economy is and what people, their priorities are in terms of, choosing what, makes sense to buy now or, you divide to later on. So the solution that Absa unveiled last year was really a perfect fit in terms of the same direction of how we're looking at creating affordability, especially on the flagships. And the flagships, of course, we're talking about models that are, over, 100,000 shillings. So that is money that, of course, not everyone will be able to afford that at one go. Yes, we do have other financing options for, you can find for the entry-level models, but we had never really focused around this flagship. So Absa was very key for us. One, because of the customer base that they are talking to. They already had a ready solution, fully automated solution, and has really been embraced very well by our dealership because, the payments to the dealer is instant. The customer walks on the phone on the same day. So it's really creating that convenience, and that really worked in line with what we were looking at as a financing partner.
Oh, interesting. I mean, before I came to this podcast, I was just researching about the state of BNPL in Africa, and there's a stat I really picked that really impressed me. That we're looking at, of course, the industry being projected to reach at least $1.8 billion by 2028. That's a very big figure. For you at Absa, and maybe of course I'm going to come to you, Samsung. Why do you think it's actually pushing consumers to actually embracing buy now pay later options?
Okay. So buy now, pay later, again, as I said earlier, it is not a foreign concept.
Yes.
It is, the difference is how it's issued out to customers. And I liked what she talked about. It's instant, it's convenient for you and helps you in terms of affording the facility at the go. So in terms of the growth of the BNPL, mostly it's driven through digital innovation. So we've seen a lot of digital growth over the last few years, as well as the growth on e-commerce platform, which has driven the actually BNPL solution. So for us, we are estimating this to continue growing, as well as even comparing countries like Mauritius, where 50% of the purchases are made through BNPL solution. That means there's a demand for the solution. So it's a matter of making it convenient for customers, making it easily accessible and seamless for the customers. And that is what Absa is bringing to the table.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, just to Rehema as well, what do you think is actually pushing this growth?
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to pick up from something Pauline has said. She's talking about Mauritius and the buy now, pay later. But even here, as Samsung, if we look at the proportion of customers who are now opting for cash vis-a-vis finance, we're actually now seeing from our retail perspective, the shift is now moving to financing options. People are looking for solutions on how they can create, they are able to pay in Lipa Pole Pole models. So yes, we are also seeing a great shift on our retail side. The cash to credit proportion is really shifting. We're seeing credit now almost 40-50% in terms of what customers are looking for. And you find even at now their own dealer shops. Now there are some who are even creating their own financing option. They're coming to solutions to help customers in how they can create this affordability. So we wanted to create this official partnership and already tried and tested partners like Absa, where we are able to do it. So yes, it's been driven by demand actually. Okay. Yeah, so customers are looking for options, financing options, and not just for their day-to-day living, even for things like the phones, your consumer electronics. We are seeing even on that side of our business, people are looking for financing options. Actually, we still work with Absa even on our consumer electronics on the same. So yes, so this is being driven by demand mostly from the market.
Mm-hmm. And that's not for Absa. You're targeting card customers only. I think it's where I had so many questions. Where,
yes.
So do we have, for example, an offering for other customers from just card customers?
Okay, the solution, ideally, you can't be able to access the limit that you have been given through the card. That doesn't mean that you have to have a card. Okay. If you don't have a card with us, you can walk into any Absa branch. We will give you the card, which will now hold the limit, meaning it's open to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah? Card is an enabler for you to be able to access that limit instantly. Yeah, when you walk into a shop, you need a way to confirm that I have the money to be able to make the purchase, or I have the credit to be able to make the purchase. You do that through the card. Your limit is already predetermined. It's already set. All you need to do is swipe your card. Once you swipe your card, you'll receive an instant message that tells you you can be able to make that purchase in installments. So you choose the most preferred payment option that suits you. Either you want to pay it in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months. Again, you can be able to log into our digital channels, because once we give you the card, you'll have access to our digital channels and come and consolidate all the purchases you have made. Maybe you bought a device today, another device the next day. Consolidate them into one payment plan that you can spread over a 12 months period.
Right.
Yes, I hope that answers your question.
That answers my question.
Meaning that you don't have to be an Absa card holder only. All you need to do is walk into the Absa branches. We'll assess what limit we can be able to give you. Once you give you the limit on the card, then you can go ahead and make the purchase.
Right.
Yes.
If we talk about the interest rates and everything, Rehema, being an Absa partner around this financing plan for quite a while now, what positives are actually seen coming up from this part? Are we seeing more people now buying Samsung devices or?
Yeah. So yes, we have seen lots of positives from this. As I said, we are seeing now in terms of credit and cash proportion, we're seeing a shift in terms of how customers are purchasing. The convenience of this particular model, because it's fully automated, there are no delays. It's almost real time, basically, at the storefront. So this has really created a lot of positive interest from customers. We're getting lots of inquiries from customers on how do I access this, how lots of questions around the solution. So yes, we have seen positive growth on our flagship models, because when we started with Absa, we started with our Fold 5 and Flip 5 last year. And through that, we've been able to create awareness that actually this partnership is existing. All you need to do is walk into a Samsung store, swipe your Absa credit card, and the rest is you'll get your financing and walk away with your phone. So yes, there is positive impact in terms of the impact this particular solution has on the products that we are selling in the market.
Yeah, right. Pauline, the last time we had this conversation at the Samsung offices during the last podcast, we actually got to, as I said earlier, to learn a lot of new things around this financing. And of course, one question that most of our listeners kept asking was, okay, what about the interest rates? If, for example, as a business owner myself, and as a journalist myself, of course, there are things I really want to know. What are the interest rates and everything, the repayment terms and everything? So should I choose to take the S24 Ultra, for example? What rates am I looking at? How long do you think that will take to actually pay me using my Absa card?
Okay. So we do have, as I indicated earlier, we have different payment plans within our buy now, pay later solution, which starts all the way from 3 months to 12 months. But something I want to note is that if you make your purchase today and choose to pay for the full amount within 30 days of making that purchase, you can do that and you'll pay 0 interest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then again, if you choose to spread your repayments for longer, meaning you go into 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months, we charge as low as 2.5% interest per month, that is. So, and I like giving an example. So, for example, you bought a device of 20,000 and you want to pay it in 3 months. Will require you to make a payment of only 7,000 every month. That means you'll pay an interest of less than 1,000 bob for a 3-month period. Where do you get that? Yeah, 100,000, for example, you pay like 35,000 every month. Total cost that you pay in terms of interest is about 5,000 shillings for a period of 3 months. There's no facility fee or what it's called, the transaction fee to this. It's the interest alone that you'll be paying for this solution.
Right.
So it's quite affordable. It's clear. It's very open. Yes.
Last time people were actually very surprised that you can actually get a 10,000 phone through this plan as well.
Yeah.
Because the assumption was like, no, it's just for the flagship and everything.
Yeah.
But actually it's good to hear that actually the financing plans are really affordable. And maybe, for Samsung, right? Are you, for the flagship especially, initially most people actually would go for, especially for the financing plans. Especially for the Alta that was launched just the other day. What kind of feedback are you getting from? Do they want the financing plans to keep going on? Do they want more partnership to see you doing swaps and everything?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Everyone now is looking for a financing solution for their everyday needs, and the phone being one of them. Of course, if you're looking for a good phone, it comes at a cost, and people would like to spread those payments. So we do, as you said, this partnership with Absa is not just about our flagships. Yes, we started with the Fold. Today we are talking about the S24, but we've got an array of products across our portfolio where customers will be able to access this through their card. And of course, with Absa, this is countrywide. We have also our shops across the country where anyone can be able to access this. Yes, we do continue to grow in terms of extending more financing options in the market, and to ensure that we don't leave anyone behind in terms of making it affordable and convenient for them to acquire their products and enjoying all the Samsung smartphones that we have in the market.
All right, thank you, Rehema. Maybe just we come to an end. Maybe Pauline, how do I apply for this program, for this financing option as well, and also just talk about the benefits that come with it.
Okay, so it's easy and it's quite a seamless process. All you need to do is walk into any Absa branch, request that you want access to a credit facility to be able to make buy now pay later purchases. What we'll do, we'll ask for your income documentation so that we assess your credit, how much you can be able to extend to you. Because at the end of the day, we also have to be responsible lenders. We can only give you what you can be able to repay for, and also make sure that you're using it responsibly through our communication. So once you get the limit, walk into any Samsung store, countrywide, present your card, make the purchase, and convert your purchase into installment. Right. It's as easy as that. So
can I come as a company as well as a, for example, for a production company? Can we come as well as a company instead of just an individual?
Yes, you can, because we look at you now as a corporate and give you a corporate limit, and you can choose how to spend your limit. Right. As well as looking at also business individuals. If you're coming as a sole proprietor, if you're an individual who's employed, you can present your pay slips and just evidence to show that you have an income that can support the credit.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies. A lot of things to unpack, a lot of things to learn. But of course, because of time, we're going to try and see if we can have this conversation just, on a separate, at a different time. But maybe just as we end up, any closing remarks and just talk about, what you expect to see more in terms of the partnership as well.
Okay. So I think for me, it's just to let our listeners and our customers know that, yes, we do have this amazing first in the market phone that we've launched, the Galaxy AI, and we are running a pre-order from January 18th all the way to February 13th.
Wait, can the financing also be done during the pre-order?
Yes. This is open, of course, through, you can come and pre-order using your Absa credit card. And during that, of course, during the pre-order, we run exclusive offers. So for anyone who comes and pre-order this particular period, we double your storage. So we're saying double storage on us. So you're able to buy the 512 GB for the price of 256. We know storage is a huge, everyone is looking to have more storage on their phone, and we want to ensure that customers have ensure maximum performance on their phone. So we are giving double storage. Anyone who also buys the S24 during this pre-order period will be entitled to a Samsung Service VIP card. So basically, we want to ensure that you get the best service in terms of any accidental damages to your phone. From your screen repairs, you get 1 year free screen protection with our Samsung Care Plus. We'll do pickup and delivery within Nairobi. We will also ensure same day repair for your phone, just to ensure that there's no inconvenience with your AI phone, because as we said, it is about to make your life convenient, easy, effortless. So please run to any Samsung authorized dealer. We'll be running the pre-orders. We are also working with Safaricom. So any operator store, Safaricom stores, you'll be able to get the offers. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Rehema. Pauline, any closing remarks?
Yes, so we continue getting excited with these new innovations.
With
so
AI,
I'm
right?
looking forward to more innovations from Samsung as well. And as Absa, we continue as well as innovating or enhancing our own innovations to make sure they're more convenient for our consumers. So we are looking forward to some very exciting things throughout the year. I think you'll hear from us. And again, we'll have Samsung as our partner.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
For me, I'm just stopping there. I told you I'm an Absa customer, so maybe I should try it. But thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Yes, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks.